What's up guys, welcome to another video. I am back in the kitchen again showing you another recipe.
Yes.
In the kitchen again. I feel like I'm doing so many recipes and stuff lately, which is great. Today I'm just going to show you how to make some zoats, so zucchini oats. I'm doing a new flavor today that I haven't tried for a really long time, but I'm going to mix in some peanut butter and some berries, and I think it will be a good time. So I'm just going to show you how I do that. So things you will need is some kind of like a food processor or a blender, whatever you prefer to use. A zucchini, obviously I usually just use like one, pretty much like a whole zucchini. Some blueberries, just frozen, just regular oats. And then I have two kinds of peanut butter. I have actual like natural crunchy peanut butter, which is probably a bit weird to put in oats, and PB2 to save on some fats. And I have a little bit of Greek yogurt, which I'm like on the fence about, but I think I will end up using it just on top. So first thing that I think is probably the most important, but I know a lot of people do their oats differently, I like to peel and then blend my zucchini, and then that way you don't see any of the funky green bits. It's a bit less off-putting, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more light and fluffy. So I'm just gonna peel this, I'll chop it up, and then I'm gonna put it in my food processor real quick. Alright, so I have my scale down here with my little food processor just sitting on it so that I can measure my zucchini. So we have today 144 grams of zucchini, which I feel like is probably a little bit more than I normally use, but that's okay. So we've got that sitting in there. I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot water in here because it just makes it a little bit easier to blend, and then we just don't add as much later to the zoats. So I'm just gonna put the lid on, blend that up. So you can see it's like nice and like blended and thick, and it kind of just blends in a little bit better with your oats. Now I'm going to do stovetop oats today, which I don't normally do, but I've done it today, and I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here, and then I'm going to measure out my oats. So I was going to go with 40 grams of oats, but you know, I kept going and it's at 50. So let's just go with 50. So what we're gonna do is turn the stove on. It's gonna like stir through your zucchini and top it up with water. What I tend to do is actually like pour my excess water into here, and then that way it just helps get all those bits of zucchini out. Since, you know, we measured 144 grams, we're going to track 144 grams, so we kind of want to make sure that it's all in our bowl. So I like it to be a little bit watery when it's in here. Sometimes I add a bit of extra water. It really just depends, like there's no set rules on how much water you add to your oats, because some people like it really soupy and some people like it kind of thick. I'm a thick kind of gal. I like it thick. And I'm just going to measure out 50 grams of blueberries as well. That was right on 50 grams. What a time. All right, so pretty much you just want to get this to a little bit of a boil and then turn the heat down so that it just simmers. And it doesn't really take very long to cook, especially if you do use quick oats. The next thing I'm gonna do is add in my PB2, which is just powdered peanut butter. It's like super low in fat, so I don't even know how they magically do this, but just gets that good like peanut butter taste. So, one serving is 12 grams, which should be 2 tablespoons, but I'm just gonna weigh it out. It's a little bit easier for me. All right, well that one big heaped spoon was 12 grams exactly. So, man, I'm nailing it on those scales today. So just gonna stir that through. So it has a nice peanut butter taste without all of the calories. Gonna add in some stevia. Just going to do a little bit of a sprinkle because it doesn't really need much. And then a little drop of vanilla essence. I think that should work a treat. All right, it is ready to roll. It is nice and thick in there, so I'm just gonna pour it in my bowl, add my toppings, and we're good. So to top this off, we're gonna add a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of Chobani, just for some additional flavor. So I have my peanut butter on the scales. I don't need too much in here, to be honest. It's already got a little bit of flavor. So we're gonna go with 10 grams of peanut butter. We'll go 20 grams of Chobani. And then a little sprinkle of stevia on top, and I feel like that's pretty decent. So here we are, my delicious little bowl of Zoats, and it's got heaps more volume than you would kind of expect from just 50 grams of oats, because obviously you added in the zucchini. But honestly, when you peel it and you blend it, you just don't even notice the zucchini, and then that way you can get a giant bowl of oats for way less calories, and also using the PB2 instead of a lot more peanut butter saves you a whole bunch of fats. So that's my quick little recipe for today. To finish up this video, I'm just gonna pop in a little workout right after this, which I actually did a couple of days ago. And I'm wearing my new Gymshark, which I'm obsessed with the peach color. But it's just a bit of a back and shoulders workout, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching this video.